has been 144 days since the illegal imprisonment of former Prime Minister and founder chairman Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Imran Khan. The Election Commission refused to give a date in the Contempt of Election Commission case in Adiala jail today, upon which Imran Khan himself went to the rostrum and said to the 4 members of the Election Commission that while the institution was getting ready to conduct elections in just a few weeks, PTI continues to be targeted by the state. He questioned how returning officers responsible for overseeing free and fair elections could order arrests under the colonial law regarding maintenance of public order. Mr. Khan questioned the inability of the Election Commission to give a date for the hearing. He reminded the members of the ECP that while their primary concern should be transparent elections, they were at the Adiala jail to address a frivolous case against Imran Khan. He further questioned the prioritizing of a politicized contempt case against him by the ECP over the election process, which affects the lives of 240 million people of Pakistan. The Election Commission asked the PTI lawyers who objected to the returning officers to approach the institution. The hearing was adjourned until January 3rd. Former Foreign Minister and Vice Chairman PTI Shah Mahmood Qureshi was violently arrested by police upon his release on bail from the Adiala jail following last week's Supreme Court decision. Earlier, the Deputy Commissioner of Rawalpindi withdrew the detention order issued under the Maintenance of Public Order Act. Shocking images emerged on social media showing a heavy contingent of police shoving a defiant Mr. Qureshi into an armored police vehicle. One of the policemen is clearly seen to have trespassed into the prison. As he was being pushed into the vehicle, Mr. Qureshi said, quote, "I was released by the Supreme Court on bail. This is cruel. I am being punished for my loyalty and for serving the nation." End quote. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf strongly condemns the violent arrest of Vice Chairman Shah Mahmood Qureshi. A party statement said, quote, "The disgraceful arrest of Shah Mahmood Qureshi after the Supreme Court granted him bail is a slap on the face of the judiciary and the justice system. Signs of a clear and certain defeat in upcoming elections has driven the state to desperation. Having failed to sever the unbreakable bond between founding chairman Imran Khan and the nation, the state is crossing all limits of brutality and cruelty." End quote. The party's interim chairman, Barrister Gohar Ali Khan, has said the Supreme Court should take cognizance of the rearrest of Shah Mahmood Qureshi. Pakistan has been under state fascism since the removal of the legitimate Prime Minister Imran Khan last year in April, with the imposed regime unleashing unprecedented brutality and oppression against founder chairman Imran Khan and his party leaders, workers, and supporters. As soon as the election schedule was announced, seeing the popularity of Imran Khan's Tehreek-e-Insaf, an unprecedented crackdown on election candidates of PTI has been unleashed. There are multiple reports of candidates and their proposers and seconders being harassed, abducted, and arrested from the premises of government buildings during the process of submission or scrutiny by election officials of their nomination documents. This is a part of a concerted campaign of pre-poll rigging designed to exclude Imran Khan and members of his party from the upcoming national elections. Women proposers and seconders of 2 female candidates, Zartaj Gul and Shahnaz Khalid, have been abducted. This is highly unusual in Pakistan, where the culture and traditions demand high respect and honor of women. Several proposers and seconders have recorded video messages stating on oath that they had signed the necessary documents in case of being made unavailable when the time arises. Officials plead helplessness as they act under orders and pressure from unseen forces to block PTI members from participating in upcoming elections. Despite the oppression and injustice, PTI is the only party that is pushing for elections to be held on time. The party has meticulously documented evidence of pre-poll rigging and state oppression and has set up a WhatsApp complaint number to report such instances. Australian cricketer Usman Khawaja has accused the International Cricket Council of double standards after being denied permission to display the image of a dove of peace on his bat in solidarity with Gaza. Khawaja had planned to show his support for Palestine by decorating his bat with the image of a dove accompanied by the message 01 UDHR, a reference to the first article of the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states that human rights are universal and inalienable. The ICC Code of Conduct forbids players from wearing, displaying, or conveying messages for political, religious, or racial causes. However, this rule has not been consistently applied on other players in the past. For example, West Indies players were permitted to wear Black Lives Matter logos on their shirts during a test series against England in 2020. In a video he posted on Instagram, Khwaja also posted pictures of other international players displaying religious symbols and messages on their bats. He had originally intended to show his support by displaying the message, quote, "Freedom is a human right," end quote, and, quote, "All lives are equal," end quote, on his shoes in the colors of the Palestinian flag. He wore these shoes during training and intended to wear them during the test match as well, but was prevented from doing so.